Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who Naked Up in Here. I am your host, Mr. Witz, alongside my gorgeous and phenomenal co-host, the one and only Gifted. Y'all, please open up your hearts and mics and let's greet each other the way family do.
Hi,
What's up,
Bimmies.
everyone?
Hey,
Hi,
Yay!
everybody.
we
Hi,
made
Bubs.
it.
We
Yeah,
made
Yeah,
it!
we're hanging in
Barely.
there.
Barely. That's
yes,
funny.
it's good to
Barely.
see your faces.
Barely. We barely made it.
Look,
Barely.
but we made it though.
That's
That's right.
right.
We
That's
You're
made it.
hugging
right.
ass.
Skin of my teeth.
Both engines on fire and the landing gear stuck, but here we are.
There we are.
But the oxygen worked.
Right. Hey, Miss Betty. We love you.
Hi.
Mama Betty.
Mama Betty, what's up, Mama?
Hmm.
All
Uh,
right, y'all. Get those hands up so I can get
Alright.
on this.
That's what's up. Let's get that list popping. So for those who are viewing and those who will be viewing later, this is open mic. This is a safe space to share. Here we treat each other like family, so there is no judgment, only love and support for the artist as well as the artistry. Right. So here, look tonight we looking pretty good. I think we'll be able to get two pieces in
I
a
know.
piece. All right, so let's go for that right now. We'll go with two pieces. Anybody that falls in the room after this point will only be allowed to do one. That way we don't get overwhelmed tonight because I don't know what it might turn out to be, right? So everybody here, get your hands up and get you on this first list. Everybody on the first list will get two pieces. Unless your pieces are extremely short, which obviously we want to give you enough room to be expressive. So with that wiggle room, we allow you to do much more. Um, did I miss anything, my love?
No, you're all good. Thank you.
Oh, yes, I did. We have an open chat room for those who would like to show love and greet everybody as they coming in the room. Please utilize the chat as often as possible and show support to the work. All that I ask is that you keep your mics muted. Um, we don't want to be talking over each other, especially when somebody is sharing their work. So please keep your mics muted. You can use the chat to conversate. And after the artist shared, you can unmute yourself and show love to the art as well as the artist. Um, where's that coming from?
I don't know. I'm looking and looking and I don't see. Everybody's muted except me and you, and it's not here.
Okay. It's not here neither, but it's cool. It seemed
Yeah.
to have went away.
Yeah. You good though. Go ahead.
All right, but I think I covered all grounds. Please hit that reaction button if you would like to share tonight. All hands that are raised will be acknowledged. Those that are here now, like I said before, you'll get the opportunity to share two pieces. Anybody that comes afterwards, we're gonna stick them with one. All right, because it could get pretty hectic in here.
Right. M.A. Dennis, are you sharing? Miss Miller, let me know what you want me to call you. Put it in the chat, and that's where I'll call you from thus far, because it still didn't change.
I think she's going by Marley Quinn these days.
Marley? Okay. Marley. Okay.
Marley Quinn.
Marley Quinn. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Got you, M.A. Marley Quinn. Got you. Thank you. Marley Quinn. Let's go. All right. Remember reaction. Oh, I'm so
Well, I mean,
sorry.
feel better, my brother. Feel better.
Yeah. Hit that react button and look for the raise hand if you want to share and get in the queue. Thank you, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is my sis okay? M.A.?
She said, "Do the one with the
With
words."
the
I love
words. Wait,
it.
what?
Do the one with the words. All right, let's get it flowing. As always, I would like to offer you the floor first, my lady, if you would like.
No, I was still getting my list together. You go ahead. Thank you, though. I
Okay.
appreciate you.
All right, and yes, please send me the list so I can tap into that ASAP. Yep. I'm gonna open up for tonight as always, and then we'll run down the list, get everybody in there.
Oh, let me mute.
What you like in that gift? They say you are what you eat, mentally and physically. And most of our diets are fucked up. In fact, most of us don't have the mind and stomach to break down what we've ingested. So we thick in the head due to lack of nutrients, swollen the gut all the same. But neither of that seems to stop us from feeding ourselves to death. So we sit in front of screens, eating bowls full of poison, regurgitating off of what we eat, unconscious of how our habit forming is becoming a daily routine. So we begin to grow out instead of up, questioning ourselves about why we feel so lazy. The savoring that's becoming our behavior, real way of being. And we are beginning to accept that this is our life, our comfortable design. Waking up and going to sleep with unhealthy food on our minds. How do you dream of wellness living in a nightmare? Is there an episode waiting to clear the air for us? Because all of these commercial breaks ain't beneficial to our cause. But it's just what we need to grab another snack. Just enough popcorn to reach the end of the movie. Just enough soda to upset a stomach. Symptoms of heartburn and indigestion. Because why not kill the body while we poison our minds simultaneously? Horror, crime, action, film training us to savage towards one another. In support of this, families have turned on each other. Those who are tight-knit are wise enough to know where their value lies. It's not in the movies and televised images programming us to be their flunkies, hoping that you would get something out of this. Blow the edible for the junk food junkies. Pen.
Let's go, poet.
All right. And I love that opening too. Good job.
Okay, I guess I'll do this one. What if the Statue of Liberty was a man? But America had the balls to tell you the truth. How she fed off of countries full of melanated people to become wealthy and powerful. Would she speak of the brown-skinned natives that inhabited the land characterized as American Indians? Do you think she would speak as proudly as she has of her past expeditions? If the Statue of America, Liberty, was a man, would America risk a testicular hair to remove her ownership? Her business claim of possession over U.S. citizens printed in her birth certificates? Do you think of 1 second she denounced her written mastering, how boss position within the U.S. legislation she is, or even right back, the 2/5 of black men as a rebirth of this nation? But the statue was a mannequin of a man kin to an Italian wool merchant instead of a broken, shackled woman with the rule book in one hand and a torch in the other. What do you think will come out of? Will she tell of her thefts? The body stolen? Gold, diamonds, crystals, and all that ancient African artifacts? Will she speak of how she publicly raped how she raped black women slaves and made them pregnant? Will she speak of how she harvested crops on enslaved black people's backs? Will she say she fed black babies to the sea, heartless debate gators to make her boots? Or would this be some more of her story she breasted behind her pleated suit? Do you think she would say the first president was a black man? Do you think she might speak of the name of the congressman who sat prestigiously in the front row seating on that printed $2 bill? Would she tell of how she fought against her own to keep the practice of melanated people enslaved here? If the Statue of Liberty was a man, a black man, he'd probably still be facing the whip to his back, shackled in torn overalls with a shirt made out of a potato sack. And America'd be proud to display him as art. Billboard posters and postcards glorify and how she never fully compensated the black man for his labor. That's if the Statue of Liberty was any type of man that America favor. Okay.
Ooh, I like those. I like them.
All right now, Mr. Witz. Yeah.
Yeah, speak poet.
That's
Fire.
what's up. Thank you for the love. I appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Good to hear you again.
Yes. It's good to be in your space too, love. It's been way too long. I don't know what
Way
happened
too long.
last week, but it was still good to hear your voice. You know what I mean?
Word.
So I can't wait to hear from you. Gifted, have you sent me a list, my love?
Yes, you have it.
Okay, yes, I see it right here. Boom. All right, let's get the energy flowing. Y'all,
Okay.
thank y'all for the love and support. Continue to show love to each other in that chat and on the screen. Let's keep everybody hyped up. So, like we do, let's welcome in our next family member to show us some love and support. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics for Elizabeth Aron.
Go, Elizabeth.
Let's go with
Let's
the rose.
Go, Winter
go.
Rose.
With the rose. Yes.
Hello. Hello, hi. Um Nemo, what am I what am I reading?
Weren't you going to read Arsenic Hour?
I was going to read that. I get to do two, right? Okay.
Yes, we're doing too.
I'm sorry. I'm flustered. I'm sorry. Fuck it. This is called She Likes Women. She likes women, lots of them, in lots of ways. She likes it when women like her back in any way. If men like her, she thinks they must want something. If women like her, she hopes they might want something. She is short, so short she sees people from their hips down. And it's fascinating the things people do from their hips down. Asses become mouths, vaginas become microphones, taints become pillows, and why not? What good is coming out of the upper holes except feminist poetry? And she can get plenty of that down under the luxurious honeysuckle. Clipbirds flit about reciting Emily and Adrian. Talented thighs close around the sides of your head like a vice, drowning out the noise of their butthole mouths, which are droning on and on like the depth charge of war, like political farts, like men always killing something. All right,
Okay,
so
short and sweet. Wow. I like that.
yeah,
That was
pretty
fire.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it,
Let's go, Winter Rose. Do your thing.
right? Okay, this is the one Nemo liked from before. I'm gonna read it. It's called Arsenic Hour. Here comes a bad one. Pearled teeth, gnarled hands, knife fingers, bomb breasts, snake limbs, tortoise pelvis, wolf anus, pronghorn genitals. Here comes the malfeasance. Ivory band, fingernail grind, tusked cheeks, flat bill palate, 5 toes times 5 legs, monstrously amphibious, heat-seeking horror platypus, squat and jealous. Here comes the lady in red, competitive, hormone pinch hitter, estrogen wane, progesterone filler. Wants things of testosterone nearby her, dildo, toy, killer. Hypothyroid gets her best, statin spies through this fat girl's dress. Here come young Queen Bee, she's queen till tomorrow's sorrows. Hippocampus dehydrated, frontal lobe sliced mango, cortex corrects me, sliding unstable emotions hostage, child for ransom. Speaking of gloves, here's the child, here's the mother. More immature, this ovary banter, this Questcom demeanor, Elvira thong, Judge Judy pants. This earth bitch wishes for a pod like Mrs. Jetson's. Dishes, cuticle crack, thumb condom, mustache wax, pajamas, panty liner, low slung breasts, boring penis, always Mr. Right flaccid. Middle-aged mayhem, anemic theater of war and love. No date is cheaper than this female dullard woman. Dial up trauma hype and penitence. Frugal. Thank you. That was a
You better write.
That's just a tongue twister. That was really hard to say out. Thank you.
That was
That was
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank y'all, love so much.
That was a tongue twister, but I loved it, and you loved your
It was.
delivery of it. Thank you.
Yep, great job.
I think if I practiced it, I could get a lot better at that, you know?
Yes. Well, you're definitely going to kill that once you get it locked in. So just keep working it.
That's why we're here.
That's why we do it.
Hmm.
Thank you,
Let's keep that
everyone.
energy flowing. Yes, you are so welcome. Y'all keep showing that love. Make sure you checking in the chat and receiving the love that's in there as well. All right. Let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics once again, and let's welcome our next family member, Jane Spoken Word. Let's go, Jane.
Jane.
Let's go,
Hey, y'all.
Jane.
All right,
Love
Jane.
that background.
Okay. Hey, it's nice to see everybody. It's nice to be here. And you know how we do, we always plan what we're going to do, but then Mr. Witzel throws, his little 2 cents in, so it changes your 25 cents. So these are inspired by Mr. Witz's pieces. The first piece is a piece that's very old, it's probably like 10 years old, called Serial Killer Moms. Serial killer moms kill you sweetly with sugar pops and Captain Crunch and chocolatey Cocoa Puffs, a magically delicious quickie breakfast on the fluff. Serial killer moms kill you softly with ring dings and toaster things and frosted tasties on a tray. Just pop them in your toaster. Get your fix to jumpstart your day. Serial killer moms kill you slowly with mystery meats disguised as frozen treats. Dinner in a box complete, just zap them in your microwave. A quick and easy fix of what to eat. Serial killer moms kill you kindly with devil dogs and funny bones, yodeling Yankee Doodle Ding Dong. And she serves them up with a smiley face and a happy morning sing song. Have you ever heard the saying, you are what you eat and drink and think, oh man, just forget about it and blink. They have you occupied with alibis. Serial killer moms killing you sweetly with whoopie pies, fries, and vats of red dye. All business lies disguised as food for thought. You are bought by corporate plots to steal your shit while you wasn't looking. Busy eating Twinkies, drinking Speedies, and nuking pizzas in their pockets. There's corporate lies in all them pies, little Debbie's and rainbow rockets. So that was inspired by you, Mr. Witz. And this next piece.
Look, I'm over here cracking up because look, I got threatened. I looked in the chat and they said I felt attacked. Look, we gonna be back to back fighting them off, Jane. But you got
Yeah,
my
well,
back, I
you
got
are
yours.
what you truly are what you eat and think and
No.
drink and puff. So let me get on to this next piece so people can get with it. And this was also inspired by your second piece. It's from my last book, Word Against the Machine, and it's called Winter Has Come to America. I turned on, tuned in, and dropped out in the 60s. You call me a freak, but don't you call me a hippie. I spent the summer of love getting stoned and dropping acid. I protested a war that lasted and lasted. Released from the confines of society, sisters and brothers stood in solidarity for equality and dignity, because you know we know. We demanded an end to war. Hell no, we won't go. We demanded civil rights and equal opportunity. We marched for all of humanity. The music of my time spoke truth to power. Grooving us live, the family took us higher. RESPECT demanded Miss Aretha, Queen of Soul, while Eve of Destruction sang dark truths untold. And as Dylan warned, we're just a pawn in their game. By any means necessary, Malcolm X proclaimed. And I'm black and I'm proud, testified James Brown, as Jimmy lamented, why'd you burn your brother's house down? And as Marvin sang, mercy me, when will it end? John Lennon pleaded, give peace a chance. And float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, rhyme the greatest of all time, my hero, Muhammad Ali.
Well, I've opened my door.
Yes, access denied. We were a social movement, youth on the rise, in a war for equality and respect for all lives. The women's movement defined our objectives. Feminist ideologies demanded equality of sexes. The Latino movement of United Farm Workers Unions improved farmers' pay and working conditions. The Chicano movement organized students. Education, not eradication, brought basic school improvements. The Black Arts movement used art as a weapon. The Black Power movement championed pride and freedom. Angela Davis, Eartha Catwoman Kit, Michelle Uhura Nichols, Tommy Smith, John Carlos, Nina Simone, and still, idiocracy reigns. If you are other in America, you do time every day. If you are other in America, Is it a squeeze play? Living your life on an everyday beat, always on guard, avoiding white heat? Winter has come to America. We have been trumped blindly as Whitey is blindly stumbling through life, feasting on Fox, feeding his white. He's scared, scared you'll take his guns, his God, his whiteness. So he hides his fright in distorted righteousness. Marching with tikis is a frightening aberration. Rivers of blood stain our dawn with damnation. What happens to one happens to us all. Like dominoes, we all will fall. Silence is death. Peace, yo. Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for that. Y'all open up your mics and show some words. James spoken word. Fire opinion.
All right, Jane. Wow.
Yes.
Woo.
Always fire.
Yes. ASW.
Shabby
we
sounds like
writing
she
over
can ready to
here.
do a
Nice.
commercial when she do that. Yeah, make sure you go into the chat and you will see that love that's waiting for you in there as well. As we keep the mic flowing, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics for our next family member. Let's welcome back Medusa.
Let's
Medusa.
go. Yes.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Hi. I'm happy to be
That's
here.
my slam master. Woo!
Oh my goodness. So last week during the open mic, I ended up writing a piece and I shared it afterwards, but I'm gonna share the updated version ish. There were some changes, but
Wait, you were here last week?
mhm.
Oh, I thought I was putting you on to something new. I'm mad now.
I needed the link though, so I'm still grateful.
Boo,
Okay, so
Shaggy.
uh, this I guess we said we were doing two, right? Okay.
Yes, you
Okay.
got
So
you do too.
okay. So this one is called Wade in the Water. Um
Get
uh
naked.
okay. When I was 4 years old, I was on a boat that capsized before I learned how to swim. I've been treading dark waters for decades. I have no fear of the ocean. I know what drowning tastes like and how it feels to sink amongst desperate prayers submerged well beneath where baptisms take place. I'm 35 now. Never had a waterbed, but I've had to tread through night terrors with a combat side stroke. My bedroom, a Houdini wet dreamscape. Straight jackets asphyxiating on themselves, my throat jealous it doesn't have the keys to open up, my lungs trying to siphon the oxygen out of H2O. I don't sleep well. So I'll fill my closet with clothes so there's no room for skeletons. I put boxes under my bed so the monsters can't miss their eviction notices. I've curated my room into a fantasy because I've swam through my fair share of thrillers, turning my sleep into a final destination. My bedroom door stays open. I don't sleep with the lights on because I'm scared. I keep the lights on because lighthouses stay on coastlines. They're notorious for guiding sailors to safe harbors, and the darkness around me hides tsunamis longer than I can hold my breath. I keep the lights on to remind me that I ain't dead yet, that there's no nightmare that can outlast my stamina, that I've collected more Ezekiel stones than shipwrecks, more days of waking up than near-death experiences. When my paralysis demons tell me they know my full name, I say they should. When they tell me my bed will continue to be a warship they haunt, I remind them that going under ain't scary when I've been there and done that before. Medusa was black, but Medusa is a strong swimmer now. An escapologist besting their transatlantic threats, I'll be akin to Mami Wata, my skin a venerated tapestry. Water remembers better than any apparition, trying to make me forget how to float. The demons don't know how to wade in water like a black woman who has had to make magic out of devastations, dig miracles out of the dirt. That's as far as I've gotten on that one.
Nah, finish that.
Right.
You got to the
Right.
end of the week.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
that was
it.
good.
That means you got one
Those
day.
lines, man.
One
Yeah.
day.
oh,
The
One
closet
day.
and the
it was
skeletons was
so
fire.
I didn't say
many.
one day.
Oh my God, there was so many. I was like, I can't. Okay.
Every time I
That was
tried to hold
wonderful.
on to something so I could put it in the chat, I couldn't because I had to keep
So,
listening.
right.
Like
Oh goodness.
you,
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, I'll finish it. Hopefully, I'll have it fully
Yeah,
done
finish it.
soon.
Finish it.
wow.
Sunday, I'll be checking in.
And then this one I wrote last night during a slam I was watching. So
Listen, get naked. Come on with it.
Get naked.
so Raynaud's
Get naked.
phenomenon is a vascular condition where cold or stress triggers temporary spasms in blood vessels, reducing blood flow to extremities and causing numbness and color changes. I said, "Brr, it's cold in here. There must be some Trumpers in the atmosphere." It didn't hit me that I grew up in a Republican household until both of my parents voted for Trump. I could hand deliver the Epstein files into my mother's hands and she would deny their existence unless I was a host on Fox News. And even then, she'd find a way to discredit them. My father doesn't talk about politics out loud with his 2 Black daughters, but always fills his Manhattans to the brim with ice, keeps the thermostat in the low 60s, and loses his mind if anyone touches the controls. I don't know whether to call my parents' love for me a phenomenon or an affliction. My parents made my skin into an under the boot lying condition. Living with Raynaud's is like having parents supporting ice, how my limbs betray me by freezing my blood flow. My family tree's betrayal was planted with the purpose of keeping me frozen in my tracks. My parents could watch frizzed trees explode and blame the trees instead of the ice. When a Black body is killed during a storm and no one around shares your morals, is it still a murder, or does death by ice create forest ornaments? Is the blood of the Black body having a homegoing procession, or is the body just collateral damage? I said, "Brr, it's cold in here. There must be some Trumpers in my atmosphere." Love is defined as a profound emotional gravity that binds one's own sense of flourishing to another's well-being. When my parents say they love me, I look in the freezer to see if the ice trays are full or empty. Have I used up all my at-home white privilege when I walk out their front door? I'm one of the good ones at home. They think because they raised me, I'm safe from ice in the streets. I'm starting to wonder if they're colorblind or if they've never felt the heat to know what cold is. Maybe they've never considered their vote could turn me into a blueprint instead of a chalk outline. Does a death by ice still count if the murder weapon melts when they clock out? Do I have to die for my parents to realize they're on the wrong side of history, or will they ask if I complied? What if Raynaud's makes my fingers ball up? Will they say I shouldn't have held my fists? That I should have taken my gloves off? My parents say they love me, but what I hear is only in cold conditions. Winter bin came. Raynaud's turns my fingers and toes white, then blue, then red, and I'd say that makes me American, but my parents' actions tell me I'm still not American enough for them to love me warm. I said, "Brr, it's cold at home." Word, that's a poem.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah.
Way to get naked.
Wow.
And now I can't stand you either, Medusa.
Wow. Yeah.
And they'll
I
tell
like that
you
one.
that
I
is a
Well
love to
term
done.
of
hate her.
endearment coming from me.
Well done.
I like that
Yeah.
one. I like that one.
Woo, love it. Love
That was
it.
good. I got chills.
I like that.
I
Oh
got
my
chills.
goodness. Oh gosh, thank y'all.
I
Oh,
feel you, Medusa. My
It's
brother's a
cold in
Republican
here.
too.
Yeah.
He'll buy my books, but he won't read them. I think he just buys them and throws them away.
Wow. I don't even know how to respond. I don't even think I fully processed this yet. Here we are. Don't know.
Burr. That was fire. So glad.
Thank you.
Yeah, both
Uh,
pieces was phenomenal. And once you get it locked down, it's gonna be even crazier. You
yeah.
definitely a dope artist, and I appreciate you coming through and being part of this family.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me and creating this space. This is wonderful. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
That's what's up. Y'all show some love, and make sure you get that love out of the chat as well. I think everybody here is pretty much connected, but if you're not, please throw your handle, your IG handle and whatnot in the chat so that we can tap in and we can all stay connected beyond this screen. Give me a minute. My food was burning. I had to run down to the oven. So forgive me, but I'll definitely carry my laptop down to the oven with me so I ain't miss a beat. All right. Well, let's keep it moving. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome in. This must be a new family. I don't think I've ever brought this person up before, so y'all welcome them in real big. Sam Hardy.
No, she was here before, but okay. Let's go, Sam Hardy.
Let's
Right.
go.
Go Sam.
Sam, I'm not familiar
Woo!
with you.
Let's go, Sam.
I had a couple of new poems I wrote, so new shit.
No shit, get naked.
Get naked.
Get naked.
The first poem is called Curriculum. It starts the same way everywhere. A woman leaves, a woman stays, a woman speaks, a woman exists outside permission. A man decides this will not stand. They call it an argument, a bad night, a misunderstanding. They call it anything but what it is. They call it isolated, but the pattern knows itself. Renee, Jordana, Toyin, Gabby, Brianna. Say them once. Say them again. Say them until the room understands this is not coincidence. This is curriculum. Different mornings, different streets, different countries, same ending. Men spit names at them on the way out as if cruelty were punctuation, as if the sentence of their lives needed correcting. Their voices stop mid-thought. The world exhales. The news cycle moves on. This is what femicide leaves behind. Not headlines, not statistics, but rooms that no longer make sense. Beds untouched, shoes by the door, questions with no safe place to land. This is not about where they were from. This is about what they were. Women who did not survive being treated as disposable. Now say their names again. Next one is around here somewhere. The next one is called Second Skin. As children, we had big dreams, running and laughing at recess, jumping on swift-moving carousels, our first kiss by the bleachers. But the world is full of monsters, ones that would have us be lesser, silent, cautious, second-class citizens even before we could walk. We learn not to argue, to be agreeable, to stay small. As women, we carry silence into every room, tracking in memories we'd much rather forget. We avoid the daylight, leaving windows shut and locked. Silence becomes a second skin. We wear it to job interviews, to doctor's offices, to dinner tables where laughter sits too close to sharp edges. We learn which stories make people uncomfortable, which words turn rooms cold, which truths are better folded small and kept in purses between spare change and keys. Silence keeps us employed. Silence keeps us safe. Silence keeps us alive until it doesn't. Silence settles in the body. We carry it in our shoulders, in clenched jaws and shallow breaths, in apologies we offer before we speak, in laughter that arrives a second too late. One day the silence cracks, not because we are brave, but because it becomes unbearable. Silence is not obedience. Silence is not consent. But the day will come when the silence grows heavy. It no longer fits inside our mouths. It leaks into sleep, into mirrors, into the way we hesitate before saying our own names, before we decide how loud we are willing to be. Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
That was good.
Great pieces, Sam. Great pieces. Thank you for sharing that. And that silence becomes like the second skin. Oh my goodness, that you had a lot of great lines, and just thank you for the vulnerability, if I could speak, in your pieces. Great work.
Thanks.
Well said, Gifted. Even though your tongue got heavy, kind of like that sometimes. It's cool, you know. We mad at you. Um, Great work, Sam. Forgive me for not recognizing. I wasn't testing your G or nothing like that. Nah, you know, I appreciate you coming up in the room and showing love. Let's keep the energy flowing. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics for our next family member, one and only Lady K. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
All right, Lady K.
go. Lady
Woo!
K.
Woo!
Her.
Chalky, do you want to do our piece first, or you want me to wait till your second one? Whatever. I'm gonna take that as you want me to wait because you must not be here right now.
I couldn't unmute. Oh my God. Whatever you want to do.
We can do it first. Is that cool?
If that's what you want to do.
You know what?
Following
Me and
you, my
me
queen.
and you are gonna fight. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So me and
Shocky, you just
Shocky.
gotta open up your camera for 1 second, and I'll get you, and then we'll go from there. Thanks.
Oh, that's crazy.
Group piece.
All right.
You ready,
That was the
Shocky?
most
So,
second in the world.
it's still on. And actually, Marley, we wrote this from one of your Black as Fuck prompts. I don't remember which one, but I thought you should know. Okay.
Oh, for real?
Oh, for
Yeah.
real?
Boy, that just blew my mind. Okay, go ahead.
Group peace. Get naked.
All right. Go ahead.
Get naked.
So it's called muscle memory. Sometimes it feels like they're walking with us, not behind us, through us, like their bodies never fully left, just learned how to hide inside ours. Each of us shocked by the pain, living in the shell as if we were on the front lines of every forgotten battle history refuses to name.
I'll be standing still and feel a heaviness settle on my shoulders that didn't belong to this moment, didn't come from this room, didn't start with me. Danger boiling in my gut.
Safety stripping itself away. It's like wearing a second skin, older, thicker, already tired. There are moments it starts as a tingle, that low electric hum under the surface, the kind that shows up right before something breaks the air, before sound, before pain makes itself loud, the quiet before the storm, false peace, anticipation dressed as calm.
Born by the river, black bodies used to build levees. We've seen floods, and still we wade into water that was never meant to hold us. I've
I
never
have
felt
never
the
felt the
crack of a
crack
whip,
of a whip.
and still my flesh tightens like it knows the order of events. Anticipation before impact, silence before survival.
On hot summer days when the sun leans too close, pressing heat into my back, I close my eyes and the light stops feeling gentle. The warmth doesn't feel nostalgic, it feels assigned. Like labor with no clock, like sweat that doesn't belong to exercise, like time stretched thin across a field that never ends. I
I
don't
don't
need to
need to
have
have
been
been
there
there
to
to
feel it.
feel it. I can still feel the tightening of the noose in the way they stare, microaggressions picking me apart. What a delectable Negro I've become. They want my ancestors whitewashed on a platter, so I hide them inside me, like I'm tubmaning my memory to freedom, because their ghosts don't ask for permission. They move freely now, through muscle, through bone, through memory that never learned words.
Sometimes the cries arrive without sound, no screams, no language, just goosebumps rising like my body heard something my ears were spared. Agony travels differently than stories. It doesn't need dates, it doesn't need witnesses. It lives in reflex, in the way my breath shortens for no immediate reason, in the way my spine straightens when the air shifts. And
And
sometimes
sometimes we
we
notice the
notice the
marks.
marks.
You ask me, where did you get that welt from?
I look down at my own skin, tilt my head, search my memory. I say, I don't know. It just feels like it's always been there. And it
It
has.
has remnants of wings behind the shoulders, cut away before we ever took flight. America made Jim Crows, culture vultures, bald eagles, appropriated our image but never learned the difference between angels and demons. Shot down ain't the same as fallen.
Then I ask you, where did you get that scar from?
I pause, touch it like you're meeting it again for the first time. You say, I don't know. My mama says it's been there since birth. Oh,
Oh, because suddenly it's clear. This isn't coincidence. This isn't imagination. This is inheritance. Muscle memory so ingrained it feels lived in, like our bodies remember being used before they ever learned how to rest. They
they
didn't
didn't
leave
leave
us
us records.
records, they
They
left
left
us
us
reactions.
reactions.
Bodies that
Bodies that
flinch
flinch at
at
echoes,
echoes, that brace for
brace for
history,
memory,
even when the
even when the
room
room
is
is
quiet.
quiet.
So when I say the weight is heavy, I don't mean metaphor, I mean presence. I mean the way endurance presses down on us like responsibility.
Like unfinished business. We carry them because they were never allowed to put themselves down. That's the weight descendants of slaves carry, not just grief, but proximity.
Proof that memory doesn't need permission to survive.
Proof that the body keeps score, even when the mind was never there. And
And
sometimes,
sometimes when the
when the
air
air goes
goes
still,
still, I
I
swear
swear,
I
I
feel
feel
them
them
breathe
breathe
with
with
me,
me,
making
making
sure
sure
we
we
never
never
forget what
forget
it took.
to still be
Be
standing.
standing. And that's that piece.
Woo!
Oh yeah,
Wow.
y'all went off on
That
that. That
was
was
dope.
crazy work.
That was
was
crazy.
dope.
If
But
y'all end up slamming against this, y'all can't do that poem. Y'all can't do that poem.
Rules.
That was a beautiful collaboration.
I fear y'all ate.
We have a feature
Yeah, say that.
tomorrow on 8 Right Tribes, so we'll both be doing pieces along with that one. That'll be more polished, but please come through and see us.
Awesome. We
It's
look
on
forward
Mic
to that.
Drop
Awesome.
open or on their IG tomorrow with Jessie Marie
Hey.
and Ain't Right Tribe.
Send me the link, Lady K.
I sure will.
All right.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, and for my second piece, okay, so Marley Quinn, you get to hear the piece I was fussing about this morning. Uh,
Yay!
y'all know Erica too, I was talking. Yeah, I be writing all the things and I'm kind of tired. My pen be a little annoying to me lately because sometimes I'm just like I talk too much in my writing. So here goes. I don't have a title for it yet, which is surprising for me, but I literally just wrote it today.
Get naked.
I don't
Get naked.
always I don't always have it together. I know it looks like I do, chin lifted, calendar full, voice steady, like I invented resilience, like I drafted the blueprint for surviving Black womanhood and laminated it. But most days, I am tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. This isn't go to bed earlier tired, this is cellular. This is ancestry humming in my bones tired. This is holding it all without dropping it tired. I get sad often, feel alone even more. And it's wild because I am rarely by myself. Rooms know my name, stages know my weight, applause knows my rhythm, but loneliness. Loneliness is not the absence of people. It's the absence of being known without performing. I probably have an unhealthy addiction to being wanted, not loved, wanted, chosen, loudly claimed without hesitation, wanted in a way that doesn't feel like I won by default. Wanted in a way that doesn't feel like a compromise wrapped in politeness. I don't cry, not because I'm strong, but because I don't know if I'll ever be able to stop once I start. My tears don't trickle, they flood, and I have spent decades building levees. I don't sleep much. My brain is always drafting a master plan or revising the one that failed, calculating outcomes, forecasting rejection, budgeting hope, building a better version of myself like I'm a fixer upper with good bones and bad lighting. Like maybe if I renovate the kitchen of my personality, paint the walls of my trauma something neutral, install new countertops of confidence, somebody will finally call it move-in ready. I don't like what I see in the mirror most days. Not because I hate her, but because I don't know how to hold her without critique. And Facebook loves to remind me of a smaller version of myself. But she was sick, exhausted, undernourished in ways that had nothing to do with food, starving for approval, running on caffeine and compliments, even though I was literally the walking dead. Blood and iron so low I was playing peekaboo with a stroke. Vision blurring while the world blurred its standards and called it beauty, and still is it wrong that there are plenty of days I wish I was that sick again? Because at least then the world called me sexy. At least then men open doors with intention. At least then I fit inside their gaze without expectation. Nobody tells you how seductive validation can be when you've starved for it your whole life. Nobody tells you that healing might cost you desirability, that wholeness doesn't always trend. There is no magic wand, no special sauce, no overnight redemption arc. There is work, ugly work, quiet work, work that doesn't photograph well, day to day, constant affirmations spoken through clenched teeth, choosing myself even when I don't feel chosen. Believing my reflection, even when it feels like propaganda. I'm trying to figure this shit out the best way I can and not go insane in the process. Trying to unlearn the lie that smaller means safer, trying to unhook my worth from the volume of attention I receive, trying to love this body without negotiating with it first. I try to smile more than I frown. I laugh more than I cry, but understand this. All of my emotions live just below the surface: grief, desire, fear, rage, hope. They are not gone. They are contained in every single day. I wake up and choose not to drown, not because I'm fearless, not because I've mastered self love, but because even on the days I don't have it together, I still have me. And for now, that has to be enough to just keep afloat.
Mm.
Yes, just to keep
That was.
afloat. Oh.
I'm gonna need you to not think you talk too much in poems.
I
That
feel like it's
part.
so exhausting. Good God, telling all my
That part.
business.
That part.
Jeez. I don't want to feel all this shit all the time.
It's so good.
You went
I
in
told
on
you
that one.
I'm a gangster. I don't cry. Damn it.
I feel attacked.
Mr. Witz, can you read your messages for me? Thank you.
Yes,
That
I'm
was
sorry. I've been
that was
getting
fire, Lady K. That was
Thank
absolutely
you.
fire.
I've been getting a few messages, so forgive me. I'm over here fucking this food up. I'm fucking it up, y'all.
You're
Okay.
hilarious. Did
I'm
you at least
taking
get
her
something to
pen. She
share?
told me on Facebook I can have her pen.
You
All right
can. I
now.
don't want
All
it
right now.
anymore.
That was a
She
great
be
group
doing too
piece.
much. She be making me say too much. I don't want it.
That was a great group piece.
Yeah, that was.
Thank
That
you.
was. Yeah.
Bananas.
Good work. Yeah. Great work. Both.
Yeah,
Amazing work.
absolutely. Shockey already know I can't stand her either.
I love when y'all do the collaboration pieces. Love when y'all do those.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
first. Thank y'all.
Well, thank y'all for bringing that here. That was definitely dope energy.
Absolutely.
All right, let's keep it flowing. Y'all join me by opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome in our next family member. One and only Miss Jessie Marie.
Wah, wah, wah.
Let's go, Jessie.
That's my friend.
That's your
Oh.
friend.
Let's go.
That's my Jesse.
Love
Hey,
Jesse.
Love us, Jessie. Bring it on.
Hey y'all. I got two pieces for you. Both are new.
Get naked.
Get naked.
Get naked.
This first piece is called Bright Fracture. Stay. No, don't steady me yet. I want to feel the moment right before the body decides whether it breaks or opens. Your nearness tightens everything. Chest, jaw, the small obedient rhythm of breath starts misfiring. I want you. Where the nervous system flares red, where sensation stacks too fast and my body forgets how to soften. This must be the edge, the place where my lungs stall, where light sharpens, where control loosens its grip and says fine. My vision fractures, sound drops out, there is only heat and the unbearable brightness of wanting you now. Collective beings hovering in the split second before a fall, before the body chooses panic or prayer, my breath nearly goes. Everything clenches, and if you step closer, I might disappear into sensation. I might lose the shape of myself. I might stay with me. Here. Let the breath come back thin, unreliable, and lit. The pressure doesn't vanish. It transforms. The dark doesn't close. It glows. This wanting isn't here to destroy us. It's here to rearrange the light, to teach the body that intensity doesn't always mean danger, that surrender can be held, that radiance sometimes arrives through the crack. I want you not to fall apart, but to open. Don't touch me yet. Stand in the charge of this, the way the dark keeps glowing, because we refuse to flinch. If this is where we stop, let it be here, at the threshold where wanting learned how to shine without burning the body down. Stay. The light knows what to do now. Poem.
How you ended that was wonderful.
Yeah. Great ending.
It always is. Just do something else.
Thank you. The second piece I'm gonna try to play. I recorded a little bit of a flute loop earlier today to play behind it. Let's see if you guys can hear it. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Horizon theory, singularity. People die and they do not leave clean. They don't exit like a closed door, they exit like a building losing power mid-sentence. Fluorescence, flicker, refrigerator stutters, your name still hanging in the air with nowhere to land. Something in the circuitry of you shorts out, breaker flips, and no matter how many times you touch the switch, the voltage is different now. At first, it feels like subtraction, a chair that stays empty too long, and a phone that does not light up, and a space in the air where breath used to interrupt silence, but subtraction is a lie. What actually happens is collapse. Not dimming, implosion. A star does not gently extinguish, it caves inward under its own gravity until physics screams and you were standing way too close. This is why your ribs feel wrong, why the air tastes metallic, why light at dawn feels violent instead of kind. You thought grief would be darkness, but it's glare. It's illumination without mercy. It rims the void in fire so you cannot pretend it isn't there. The world does not dim in respect. See, the sun rises, the refrigerator hums, and your pulse continues its quiet percussion. That's the first cruelty, continuity. Meanwhile, inside you, space-time buckles. Because when you loved them, you synchronized. Pulse to pulse, breath braided with breath, neural pathways mirroring, cells recalibrating to proximity. You were not with them. You were entangled, and entanglement does not unravel cleanly. When they left, the calibration remained. Your hand still reaches across the table, your body still turns toward doorways, and certain songs still move through you like weather fronts, and the nervous system does not forget what it's synchronized to. You don't just miss them. You miss the physics of yourself and their gravity, the version of you that laughed differently, stood differently, and spoke with altered orbit. The self collapsed with them. In its place, something else formed, something scorched, something luminous. There are tannins in this light. It coats the back of the throat because love was not sterile. And sometimes you burned each other, sometimes the light came with teeth, and sometimes you wounded and were wounded, but it was fusion. And fusion leaves residue. And this is the part no one teaches. Grief is not proof of loss alone. It's proof of mass. Something large enough to bend you once existed here. You're not grieving absence, you're surviving singularity, because energy does not disappear, it translates. That person you loved did not evaporate, they shifted from object to influence, from face to field. They're in your ethics now. In the way you hesitate before cruelty, in the way your jaw unclenches when someone says your name correctly. They're in your restraint, in your tenderness, in the tremor in your voice when something sacred is threatened. They're not memory. They're an operating system, and here's where awe splits the sternum. You and I are doing this to others right now. Every honest touch, every time you stay when it would be easier to withdraw, every truth spoken with your throat exposed. You're generating mass. Mass becomes gravity, and gravity becomes inevitability, and one day, you and I will also die. And someone will stand in the kitchen at dawn and feel their chest crack open for no visible reason, and that will be you and I, no haunting, structural. You will have altered the way their neurons fire, the way their breath drops lower than they were ever afraid, and the way they hold the next person softer. You will not disappear cleanly. You will redistribute. This is the horizon, not a line where things end, but where perception fails. So stand at the ocean long enough, and the edge dissolves. Water does not stop, it bends beyond sight, so it is with the dead. So it will be with you, and we are each walking constellations inside someone else's internal night. Fragments of voltage, after image, curvature, and we get lit. We get gutted. We absorb and are absorbed. We walk around carrying supernova in our bones, pretending we are small. But you have touched infinity, and that's why it hurts. That's why tenderness now feels holy. That's why you cannot move through the world casually anymore. You've seen what collapse does, and you understand in print. And somewhere in that understanding a realization forms that I'm not done here. Not because I fear death, but because I know what it means to alter gravity. I want to leave evidence, not a monument, not a tidy memory, but a curvature, a reflex toward kindness, a hesitation before harm, a warmth at dawn no one can trace, but everyone feels. Because the truth is this, no one truly leaves. We refract, we redistribute, we become the invisible architecture holding someone else upright. Not gone, not ghost, field. And the meaning of it all, the burning, the bitterness, the ache that splits you open is this. To love is to accept that you will be rearranged at the atomic level. To live fully is to collapse suns inside each other and walk away glowing. Not extinguished, just cascading. Poem.
Yes, Jesse.
Whoa.
That's
Your
my
pen is
friend.
dangerous. That's so good. The flute in the background was amazing too.
Thank you.
There's so much in there. Your pen is crazy. I don't even know how you do it. I don't know how you contain all the thoughts that be in your mind. Um, but every time you dive into something, you get to the core of it, and I love that about you. Keep
This
on.
came because 2 days ago my sister had a stroke and I don't want her to die. So I wrote this instead.
I love you, my friend.
Oh, wow. We love you.
We love you. Oh,
Oh, Jesse. I love you, Jesse.
yes.
So much, Jesse. Mm.
Sometimes our pen saves us from
Yes, a lot of times.
what's
it
too hard
does.
to feel. So,
That's absolutely right.
So true. So damn
Ain't that the
true.
damn truth?
That's how I put damn. I was like, so damn true. Yes. So true. Allows us to shed, to heal, to laugh, to cry. Oh, release.
Yeah, you know you a family. You're definitely loved in this space.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah, you
okay.
definitely
It's okay, but
love.
don't go through this alone. Know that we here for you. You can always reach out. I'm always here for you. I know Lady K is always there. But you're amongst family. Don't hesitate.
Yeah.
thank you guys. I love you.
We love you too.
Yeah, show some love one more time for Jesse Marie.
We love you, Jesse.
Love you, Jesse.
Love you, Jesse.
Love you, girl.
Thank you.
Marley, thank you so much for coming.
Yes, love you, sis. Love you so much. Thank you for popping in on us.
Oh, this was great. This was great. I like listening. And I
Okay.
was over here writing anyway. So
Okay.
That's what's up. Well, I'm gonna
We
look
hope you
forward to
come
hearing
back and
from you.
share.
No, I ain't hear from you in too long, so you owe me one, okay?
what I owe you?
I gotta hear something from you.
Hey.
You want to hear it? I got you. I got you.
That's what's up.
I'll remind her.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good.
Not tell Medusa. As a matter
You told her. That's what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Y'all keep loving on each other, please. And see
Yes.
how important it is that we hold each other up. You never know when you're supposed to be is exactly where you're supposed to be, where you need it. So
Thank
we're
you.
gonna
Thank
keep
you,
the energy
Jane.
flowing. Yes. Thank you for that.
Ah,
Mother Sage and some
yeah.
You
Yeah.
always got
That's
it
what I
in
said.
there.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Speaking of stuff,
Yeah. She needs
we
to
got
come.
our next family member, so y'all please open up your hearts and your mics from the pen of Mama Betty through the
There you go.
voice of
Yes.
Jane, spoken word.
Let's go.
Thank you,
Jane spoken word.
All right.
Reading
Mama
from Miss
Betty, you look
Betty.
beautiful today.
Tell her about it.
Yes, I hope you're doing well. I've been smudging sage for your speedy recovery every day, Miss Betty.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm absolutely honored that you've asked me to read your piece. Thank you. All right, piece by Miss Betty. A field trip to this cesspool. Geography of original Holocaust. Mascot buffoons on sidelines. Subliminal in disguise. Mass incarceration. Poison food. Poison medicines. Designed to kill us. Dehumanization. Hot summers. Cold winters. Culture interlopers. Stormtrooper silhouettes shadowing our lives. A poem by Miss Betty.
Yes, Mama.
You better
Come
do
on.
it. Yes.
Yes,
All right.
Miss Betty.
Yes.
Is that from the book?
Is that from the book?
No, that's the poem I just wrote. That one.
Oh,
I cannot wait to get my book, Miss Betty.
beautiful pen.
Yeah. Did you get the other poem, Jane?
No, I only got that one.
So
Oh,
wait a minute. Let me look. Wait a
last
minute. You mean
last letter of a dying word.
yes, I have it.
okay.
All right, we'll go for the second piece by Miss Betty. Last letter of a dying word. I am freedom. This is an easy letter to write. When you find yourself in a desolate place, when slammed, shoved, kicked, shot by neo-Nazis, colonists, cowards, rabid dogs, hawking, spitting in your face, democracy, a farce, an unrehearsed skit, actors dying of thirst on a niggardly, fatigued global stage, scripts burning up in flames as I, freedom, exit the stage.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful poem, Ms. Betty. I'm honored. Thank you.
For reading this. Thank you so much.
Yeah, both
Beautiful poems,
pieces,
beautiful reads.
and yes, well written.
Well done.
Great
Well done.
Yes, open word. Thank y'all both. And Mama Betty, it's so good to see that you're doing well and well enough to be here and joining us tonight. So, look at God doing this thing with you.
Yes. Beautiful.
As I jump back into the list, we got our next family member ready. So y'all please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome in my bulldog, our brother, Mr. Nemo.
Let's go, Nemo!
Let's go,
Nemo.
Nemo.
Let's go, Nemo.
Come on,
Hey,
Nemo.
everyone.
Let's
Get
go.
it, Nemo.
Nemo.
Get it.
Yes.
Okay. I've got a candidate for a final draft on this one. This is Sad King Emeritus. Eating like a king in this empty castle. Purple beer and a purple shirt, but my queen is 1,000 miles away. Knee deep in treasure, I crunch on corn dogs and sip sour ale, staring out the window at the cars passing by, wondering where the passengers are being taken, fantasizing about destinations, places, and buttons being pushed. My beat-up sneakers stay in the corner waiting to be walked. My crown is around here somewhere. Dishes for one dry on the towel. Well-used cast iron sits on the stove, aching to be loved like before. Twinkle lights blink year-round. The picture in the frame changes every 5 minutes. My children's smiles and a woman who doesn't smile at me anymore. In my fridge is a museum of half-filled water bottles. Everyone a different drive dropping off my son at college. Just started adding new ones from my daughter. I can't bear to pour them out. Patiently, I wait for my queen's return, dreaming of her in royal garb. Pens and paper, scribbles and scrawls, love notes strewn across the table. I pace about composing poems. I hope someone out there is a talented poet with nothing wrong with them, no scars, but still spitting fire. I have trouble telling the difference between a microphone and a scalpel. I've got a rib spreader I like to use on stage. Perhaps you've seen my heart the last time I passed it around. My doctor says I'm out to pasture. Hard days done. I get to choose my path from here so long as it isn't work, which I can't. My queen loves me anyhow. I bring a poem to a fist fight and get punched, but she takes me back, broken nose and all.
I love that.
Wow, cool. Yeah, that was
Good
great.
job.
the rib cage part and passing
Yes.
your heart around. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was great, man.
Thank
It's in
you.
time for Valentine's Day too.
That rib spreader. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like the way that you were able to. I mean, like, because it's a common thing that's said, that we cut ourselves open on stage, but you were able to say it differently and with more imagery, and I really like that.
Thank you, Shocky.
Way to go, Fu Twin. I love you.
Thank you, Fuma.
Yeah.
Love you too. All right. And this is for you, Lady K, based on what you were saying about some of the stuff you're saying. So this one's called Fuck Healing. Sunlight beams through the window and collects on the floor. Walter has positioned himself right in the middle where the warmth is pooling. He's chewing on his toy. I've grown so tired of writing my pain, speaking my sorrow, showing the world my hurt. My therapist says it makes sense. I feel these difficult things given the life I've lived, but that's not enough for me. I have a notebook now, a chronicle of my attempts to configure the words in perfect order. Like these poems are somehow spells to make the healing happen. Can they end these episodes of crying in the kitchen? Make it possible to push through this unholy indecision and eat lunch? Will they help me muster the will to get in the shower? Endless daily routines grind me down, but I dare not complain lest the universe overhear and grant me the peace of nevermore. I used to have a drawer full of obsolete power cords. Now it's filled with art supplies I haven't touched in years. Is there a place where discarded things go to be useful again? I'm scribbling these thoughts, furiously typing with my thumbs. I don't want to lose the thread of this poem. Writing gives the demons something to scrutinize that isn't me. I'm trying to keep hope in my words when feeling it still frightens me. Don't leave me here, muttering these incantations to myself, sitting in a drawer, tangled, and useless. Thank you.
I love it.
Oh, holy
Love,
shit.
love.
Holy
That
shit,
was
Nemo.
that was incredible.
Thank you.
You know, when I saw that I was after you, I almost put my hand down.
Knock it off.
Now it's his pieces make me emotional. That's what I'm saying. Not that I'm scared.
Oh,
I'm not. Yeah, that's not me. I'll go whenever, but his pieces make me emotional. So great job, thank you. But I still should have put my hand down.
Thank you, Gifted. Love you.
I hear you, because I get emotional too, because he definitely cut that beard and thought I wasn't going to notice, but I did.
I can't get anything by you, Shocky.
That's
Oh
what's up,
well,
yo.
yeah, that's what's up. What that was great work. Thank you.
Good job, Nemo. I'm late to the party, but I'm here, child.
We've been
Thank you,
calling your
Brandy.
name, Brandy.
Huh?
I was calling you earlier, but I
Oh, I was
figured you was
working.
working.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was working.
Oh gosh.
That's what's up. Good work as always, fool. Don't forget to plug your album down at the bottom. The music that you got on Bandcamp.
Who, me?
Nemo.
Oh, let's say I'm not a singer.
I'm talking to Nemo. You just came in at the tail end of his performance.
I know I missed it. I'm sorry, Nemo. I'll have to catch the recap of the whole thing.
Yes, the recap will be available as soon as possible. As we move along, y'all please join me in opening up your hearts and your mics as we welcome in our next family member, also the co-host this year who make it up in here. Y'all show some love for Gifted.
Yes. I'm
Go
ready for my
Gifted.
weekly
Let's go.
Come on,
serenade.
Gifted.
Madam
Come
President
on
of
with
Ohio.
the straight
Let's get
press. You better
gifted.
do it.
Let's get gifted.
I love y'all. Thank you. Sorry, I'm like Brandy tonight. I'm like stuffing envelopes and doing all kind of stuff here. But okay, I'm ready. And then Nemo made me have to go blow my nose. All right. Should I do the new one first? Or yeah, I'll go ahead and do the new one. So this is a
Get
new poem.
naked.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, get naked.
Get
It's
naked.
Get naked.
Thank you. I
Hey,
still can't.
your hair looks so pretty. You look so pretty tonight. Yep.
Oh, thank you, Miss Betty.
Yeah, her hair does look good.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, sorry. Okay. All right, I'm gonna jump right into this. And I normally don't do this, but that's okay because I'm actually going to submit this piece, so I'm going to tell y'all a little bit of background. So the title, the reason I chose this title, and it's I Am Spartacus. I Am Spartacus is the title of the poem. Because he fought for freedom, right? So you guys can Google it and check it out, but that's why it's called that. But I don't know. I may go back and change it. We'll see. But here it is. Don't keep looking back in the rearview mirror. Our past is history. Immigrants settled as newcomers on foreign terrain, and no one can be illegal on stolen lands. Seismic pressures threatening American society. Civility declines, posturing different hearts, senseless red sheds, and collapsed walls fall. Craters engulf our every move, shutdowns on the hill, circular reasoning begs the question. Gradual erosion swells, darkness ensues. Yet, loose lights hang in the march for freedom. So grab hold, allow them to mirror in you. There's still time to wave the flag of right, call out the wrongs, boots to ground. Victory can be found. Spartacus, your behavior, voices rise in the defiance of injustice. Selflessly walk upright. Arm yourself with sun and shield. Mind controlling your inner strength. Hope. And that's that piece.
Yes. Come on now.
And just for print.
All right, Gifted.
Yes, we went in on that.
For print, to put it in context, American society fall, yet there's still hope. Those words are in bold and italic, just so they stand out, because that's the thread. That's the thread and the theme of the poem. Even though American society falls, there's still hope. All right.
I really like the title as well.
Thank you, Nemo. Thank you. All right, this is an oldie but goodie, my first home. It's my first home. Sacred, presented to a tender, young, unwed soul Brave or nativity was her choice to leave me whole. Shaky foundation, but it is my first home. And it's been through almost everything. Misuse, abuse, overused, off its doors, possession of its unfinished frame, loose shutters, cracks in the concrete, wheezed all around it, the walkway with no direction for its design. Shattered abode, aimless wander, and we all grow tired, weary, and may fall apart. Fragile refuge, this body, fragile refuge, this body, but those who hope, those who hope renew their strength and redecorate their sanctuaries. Thus, I'll decorate and redecorate and zen, for it is my first home. What I put in is what I get out. So I am under reconstruction, reshaping the form of me. And I feed myself on his grace. So my labor in this house is not in vain, ensuring that each hinged panel is secure with his blessing beyond everything else. Because after all, this is my first home, sweet home.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, poet.
Thank you.
All right, Gifted.
Thank you so much for listening and receiving.
Thank you so much for giving of yourself. Truly appreciate you. Beautiful work. Quite a few more. So y'all please hang in there. Try to keep that energy up, keep that love flowing. As we welcome in our next family member, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome in Escape Artists. Let's go,
Woo!
Escape.
Go Escape.
Come on, Escape.
The game.
Hey guys, what's going on? I have a that I'm working on. I'm not finished with it yet, but I'm gonna read it. Here we go.
Get naked.
That's my friend.
Get naked.
Here we go. I made it in Shaki's workshop on Sundays. Get with her to get in the workshop and get in there because it's a good workshop. But anyways, here we go. Like, comment, subscribe. A 15-year-old influencer doing makeup tutorial on the latest trend covers up her true self with Fenty concealer, MAC foundation, and Kylie lip gloss. It's been a long time since she's seen herself. She's always asking the chat to like, comment, and subscribe. Ends the video with a let me know what you want to see next. And they do. She gets the most ridiculous requests. Doja Cat rhinestone look, yarn makeup look, overplumped lips, eyelashes that you could hang coats off of. It was getting a bit extreme. She just wants to be liked. But she's stuck on a comment from Kylie559, who says her face is too round and she's wearing the wrong shade of foundation. Stressed about low subscribers, yearning for someone to pay attention to her. She's picked up a full-time job as a jester for social media. They don't know how to say they are lonely, they are sad, they want love, they are depressed, they need help. They only know how to say, they only know how to like, comment, and subscribe. That one, I'm not finished with it, but it's okay where it's at so far.
I like where that's going. That's very like relatable. That's really good.
Thank you.
It's got a really good refrain.
And
Awesome. You know, you always bring great creativity to your work. Keep in.
and this one you guys have heard already millions of times, but I'm trying to get familiar with this piece. So here we go. If I had to make these current events digestible, I wouldn't sugarcoat it. I would make sure to omit any kind of fructose syrup propaganda that prevents you from having guts. I don't care how bad your stomach bubbles with something that doesn't sit right. Won't substitute the bitter truth for candy-coated lies. I won't tell you the government is trying its best, but things are just too complicated. I will tell you, the President of the United States and his appointed cronies are starving the poor population for political gain. Make you swallow it like a spoonful of sand or a throat full of nails. I will refuse my tongue the will to say anything artificially sweetened by Florida's change of history. We don't all have dementia, just the government and the president. I won't speak about the illegal aliens invading our safe spaces. I will only speak of America dressing white supremacy into mass federal agents to terrorize anything darker than bland white chicken or just add water potatoes. I will not season this history with sofrito, sazon, or any ingredient outside of boiled hot dogs and overcooked hamburgers. I don't care how much your intestines beg your stomach to close the throat. How American pie tastes exactly like Nazi Germany, like expired milk and apple cider vinegar. Any way you mix it, it will always be putrid, rancid, rotten meat and mold crawling on cheese. A fermented American dream trying to be Jim Jones Kool-Aid, to which I won't add sugar, spice, or anything nice. And if I can't say they are killing children every day, I will say they love them. They love them so much. They want to marry them earlier, want them to bear children earlier, to serve the military and work earlier. They want childhood to be gentrified into a capitalistic state of pedophilia. And like any other hood, they want first dibs. When they say fuck them kids, they mean it. And I know this can all be hard to swallow without the propaganda, without something to whitewash it down, but I won't sugarcoat it. I want you to stomach the truth exactly the way it is. Thanks.
I can't stand
Yes.
escape artists.
All
Wow.
I
right.
can't stand her so much.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
I love you, girl.
That was powerful.
Yes, that is awesome.
That was
Keep
powerful.
writing, keep crocheting.
Thanks. Up all of that. All of that.
Or is it knitting? Is it crocheting or knitting?
It's crocheting. You had it
It's
right.
crochet. Okay. All right. All right.
Appreciate the distinction.
All right, that's what's up. Let's keep this energy flowing. We got a few more artists. Thank y'all for hanging for the duration of the show. With that being said, please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome back Shocky G.
Let's
Shocky
go.
Jockey.
All right, I'm gonna do my one piece. This is for Lady K. No, I'm just kidding. It's not for Lady K. It was just a joke. Okay.
Okay, get crochet.
It's something in her walk, a forgotten melody her hips dance to in each step. It's always the hips, the curves that pull me in, life bringers and breath takers. I can see the world in the tide waters of her womb, the ebb and flow, everything she has to carry and still a giving tree. fruit ripe as ever. Some mistake my mesmerization with erotic fixation, but I've been trying to learn how Black women be beauty and bounty in a world hell bent on their destruction. When the Standard never sings of Sarah Bartman, but whispers her name on operating tables, how she is both Eve and Adam before the sin, original, born of blood and bone, survival by any other name is blasphemous. I have prayed at the altar where her thighs meet and baptized myself in her smile, which is to say, I was born by the river and I've been learning to swim, to become amphibian, live in her heart and on her rolling hills, to scream, Black woman, I love you. And through that, learn to love myself as if echoes were love letters long forgotten. I tell you, it's something in her walk, liquid hips and head held high, that pulls a thank you from my lips, like confession. And ain't that just like her, to give birth to something beautiful? I may not have much more to give than apology, but here, take what's left of this heart.
Come on. It can be about me. I'll take it.
Wow.
All
Take
right,
what's left of this
Shocky.
heart.
Wow.
Shocky, you're so good.
Man, after you
Okay.
use the rib spreader, take what's left of this heart.
So you changed your mind, huh?
Yeah,
So
that's nasty work.
you digging into the love poems, huh?
No, it was just a prompt that I got, and I wrote to it. It's the only new thing I've written in a while.
You were
Shocky
still,
gonna
you were
deny doing
feeling it.
love poems,
You
man.
sure
Yeah, this
will,
is
but
great. I didn't know we were
you were
doing
feeling
Valentine's Day today, but this
that.
is great. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, definitely good work, as always. Again, thanks for sharing that good piece with us earlier. That was dope. Well, it looks like next time may have to we had to leave. I might have missed it in the chat. I wasn't doing good with the chat today.
I think Shocky's performing tomorrow too. I don't know if anybody knows.
Talk about it.
Yeah, we did. We'll be featuring with Lady K on Mic Drop with Jesse Marie, and I think they're collabing with Ain't Right Tribe. Something's going on. I'm doing that.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then more importantly, on Sunday, Lady Jane is doing I forgot what the name of her show is. I'm sorry, but she's doing a show on Zoom that's donation based to kind of help out AJ Houston. So if you guys can come through, I'm performing at that as well. And I think it would mean a lot to AJ. So
That's what's up. That's what's up. Put the link in the chat. If you got it, share it. Share it. You know, that's what's up. Two of our people on the list has dropped, so that's cool. We're gonna bring up our next artist, and it's I could still squeeze in some people who haven't gone. If you haven't gone and you would like to go, now's the time to say something. You can either put it in the chat, you can send it to myself, or you can send it to Gifted, and we'll get you on the list. And with that being said, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics as we welcome in Urban Legend.
Let's go.
Let's go, Urban.
All right. Go.
Woo.
Hey, folks.
Yay.
It is my first time here.
Welcome, welcome.
Well,
Thank you.
welcome to the room.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome to the family.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna. So we get 2 pieces.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I will do 2, in reference to the month. Uh, Strange how fruit hangs from power lines resembling boots strapped to the idea dealing is the only way to pull themselves up. as angels watch over the ancestors' dead descendants who became dependent on selling weight before their souls float away, don't want to be remembered as just a pair of J's. Reminded of the days when Willie lynched the slaves, when a 9 to 5 was dawn till dusk, covered in the musk of a hard day's work, when the touch, the feel of cotton pricked the tips of our progenitors' fingerprints, dirt poor and worse for wear. The Bible Belt beat the bejesus out of non-believers to make Negroes spiritual. Upon request, sweet and low chariots swing to and fro to grant a sucralose release from sugarcane pains. As breeders would seed fertile wombs by making broken bucks nakedly knocking boots. Living beings turned livestock. Little piggies, hog tied to horseshoes, workhorses from Baton Rouge working out how to make it north with southern roots. Mississippi mud pies making moose tracks up a rocky road. I scream, you scream, we all scream for butter pecan praline to keep the heat off our heels as we tiptoe through foothills with bare feet. We don't dare speak of catching Z's when staying woke keeps folk from being caught awake and unaware. In the pursuit of happiness, they send dogs to fetch a few runaways. Wayward strays striving to be self-made, wade in rivers waist high. Stars guide on cloudless nights off the beaten path, where welts from a rust belt callous our skin, put our boots on the ground to war against our kin, then put them on again to grind away in factories. Model Ts made Motor City subways obsolete. Motown caused a heat wave from people dancing in the streets. In time, salt mines fill underground railroads with potholes where freedom ring dreams are buried alive. But archived above our eyes lies truth, dangled from noose necks we don't dare goose step around. So it might seem upside down to see a jump man hang, and it be uplifting, but it's quite befitting. The Foot Clan, Ku Klux Kunta Kinte shell toe, so we couldn't bebop or rock steady off the starting line. It's how racist nigger rig races, but our spirits weren't only meant to sprint. These cleats transcend trauma bonds that saw our bloodlines laces launched over telephone wire. It's a memorial of the miles we marathon that can't be gerrymandered by gentrifiers. That's that first one.
Come on.
That's poet.
Let's go.
Way to introduce yourself.
Oh, thank you. My name is Urban Legend Obasaki, spoken word artist. Out of Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Motor City. You know what it is?
Yes, let's go, Michigan.
Detroit. Let's go.
So this next piece I'm going to do is in, I guess, celebration of Valentine's Day. So yeah. Fell in love with a ghost, half-hearted with a hollow who would eventually deplete me. Belly be yellow, bone white from brow to chin, frozen my marrow, muscle memory preventing me from moving on from when we made monsters in my bed, skullduggery on the stairs, creatures stirring all over the couch, a madhouse where skeletons could never stay buried under the covers. The floorboard recalls what the carpet left behind when the rug burned images of fleshy effigies in my mind, resurrecting emotions so solitude won't seem suicidal. It's how the lonely fight for survival. Digging up, resurrecting what made me cry one demon at a time. Grave robbing never felt so good, just shameful. The blame goes right on me. Alchemy in the place of accountability, how I tried to transmute the truth from homunculi, severed myself from my sins after I've lain with succubi, succumbing to the notion of numbness in the form of a phantom limb. But instead of arms or legs, I can't feel my rib. I fear the chimera in the mirror telling me to look twice and think thrice when I'm alone. An amalgamation of memories won't reanimate what's dead and gone, and zombies don't die, they multiply in multiples of mourning. Grief comes with no warning, craving loved ones without scorn, and I've scorched scores of bleeding hearts, being a hopeless romantic, a pagan practice that makes romance pedantic. Pentagrams carved in chest to hex those who come too close. Tragic, How I came back from the French Quarter, French kissed by black magic in the form of bad habits, preventing me from seeing the good in things. So, bonded in Creole and tongue-tied to spells that bind. Wait, no. Tongue-tied to spells that bind, soul-bonded in Creole by forget-me-nots and warlocked to praise kinks where peace was key. Unchanged because bondage forgot my safe word was unchained. So I shout hallelujahs whenever speaking of Elphabas or Galindas, which is more wicked, worshipping Wiccans or being their spirit's unholy host. Haunted. So any potential partner most likely became more ghost. I need an exorcist to exercise these. I need an exorcist to expel these entities causing me. Dang it, I forget this line. Hold on. Married to the idea of what could never be. Headless delusions dueling hand over fist. In Ichabod, I trust issues will keep their sleepy hollow dream alive. The nightmare before this is. Every siren song I knew of them was a lie, but I'd still trade my life to live beside a corpse bride. Thank you.
Yo, that wordplay was crazy word.
Yeah.
Crazy word.
That was insane.
Yeah,
like
that
that.
was
Awesome.
fire.
Yeah, definitely a beast, family. Welcome in, man. Don't make this your last visit. We always keep space for you here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Medusa invited me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna come check it out.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure I bring him back.
All right, that's what's up. Thank you so much for that, sis.
Thank you.
All right, and if you got Instagram, please put your handle in the chat so we can follow you on there as well.
All right, bet I will. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. I think that might be our last person. Is there anybody else that didn't share tonight that would like to?
I just wanted to greet you guys, that's all. Since I am in Staten Island and Dennis has been patient. So that's all I'm going to say on that.
Now you're gonna go out there and get
I
sick.
said that you've been patient for me. Let me be clear. It's not you guys. But I just wanted to say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Take
Blessings.
your vitamin C.
Hello.
Glad y'all together. Yes. Take
Yes.
everything you need to get well over there.
Yeah, the poetry's helping. The poetry and other things are helping.
Yes.
That part.
Yeah.
You know, that's the best healing. Marvin Gaye said it.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah.
I need
So.
That was hot. That was what's up.
back it up in here.
All right. Well, we about to close out. So everybody, if you would, please unmute yourselves. Come on the screen if you can. If you can't, we understand.
Good night, family.
Yeah, we
Good night,
can.
everyone.
Good night, ladies.
Tonight has
Awesome
been another
evening.
beautiful
Night.
Okay, I hope you feel better.
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Good
family.
night.
Look forward to seeing y'all next week.
Yes, and tomorrow check
Bye.
out
See y'all
the
next week.
duo. See you next week.
Good night.
Check out everybody tomorrow. Yes. Thank you for being here. Medusa says she's going to bed on time.